welcome to Toronto in the final home game of the regular season for the Argos, looking to stay perfect here at BMO Field and welcoming in the Ottawa REDBLACKS. They have some franchise records to chase, but for Toronto, Dwayne, it's really about managing, especially their star players, balancing the reps versus the rest, like Chad Kelly. And he'll pass on first down. A little pump fake, and he looks deep to an open receiver right away. Justin Hardy with Quantez Stiggers coming back inside the Argo 25. So right away, Crum looks deep, and he completes a big one. Yeah, missing the boundary coverage. Jamal Peters and Robertson Daniel. Point out, Mason Pierce in the secondary there. A look for a touchdown, Ottawa, to Braylon Addison. His second TD of the season. And just opening up this game quickly, the REDBLACKS do something they certainly could not do the last couple of weeks against Montreal.
In his last half dozen games.
A 2nd and 6 now for Kelly. He has time. Looking deep over the middle again. They hook up again. Kelly to Tavares Daniels. A big play to get it down to the REDBLACK 30, and a first down Toronto, they spot the ball at the 32.
CFL debut playing the field corner this week.
2nd and 10. Kelly rolls out and takes off to the 25, to the 20, a first down as he slides. 2nd and 6 at the 15. On the catch, breaking loose is Tommy Neal. Waiting for the signal.
After review, the Toronto ball player was down at the 1-yard line. It'll be first down Toronto.
7 rushing touchdowns this season. Do I hear 8? 2nd and 3rd effort. There's the signal. Touchdown Toronto. Cameron Dukes comes on for a play, and the product of Lindsey Wilson in Kentucky has himself another major score. Hey, Williams with the carry that gave Ottawa the first down up at the 39, 7-7 tie. Dustin Crum. He gets rid of it, and he completes it to Jalen Ackland, who hops over the Argo defender and gets it inside the Toronto 30.
One for the highlight reel. You'll see Ackland catches Quantez Stiggers going low. That's a high hurdle.
Looking to take the lead again. Devontae Williams bounces off a tackle and waltzes into the end zone untouched. And tries to shush the crowd a bit here at BMO. But first quarter and a couple of touchdowns for the REDBLACKS. As Williams gets it, that's his 3rd rushing touchdown on the season. That they had been in a lot of close games, and on the losing side of them ultimately. Not good enough. 4 and 14 coming in. Second quarter begins with more Tavares Daniels as he takes off on the run, and he gets it down to the Ottawa 5. Gets the ball again and into the end zone for the Argo touchdown. His 2nd in the CFL. Had one last week against Edmonton. Deontay McMahon. And he's getting some reps now with that man, A.J. Ouellette, on the sideline again for this one. Harris is on the 6. Ouellette given the night off. He got a little hobble we saw against Edmonton last week. He wanted to stay in the game, talking his coach into that. Here's Tobias Harris on a big return. Across midfield and still going. Jamie Harry can't catch him. Tobias Harris. And something going on with the left hamstring. He's got a touchdown, 91 yards for Ottawa. Just like that, back on top.
Well, you talk about answering the challenge when you know that Javon Leake is the other return guy, and how their last game in this stadium was decided with a Leake return for a touchdown. Tobias Harris comes through in a big way for the Ottawa REDBLACKS. Immediately snuffing out the momentum generated by that Argos touchdown by Deontay McMahon.
For much of that game before losing by 10, and then they beat the Elks last week. Now they're behind against the REDBLACKS again, and a nice run. Daniel Adeboboye. A first down and more, and a flag comes out late as he's pushed out of bounds. He's getting his chance to tote the rock tonight with the changes at running back.
Unnecessary roughness. Ottawa, number 38. 15-yard penalty.
29 of 31 this season. He's only missed 2. We'll call that 30 for 32. Dustin Crum is 9 for 9 for 162 yards. His 10th pass? No, not yet. He's taken off. Dustin Crum on the run. Another first down as he gets that one down inside the Toronto 15. It's Tyrell Pegram, short yardage quarterback. And he keeps it himself and he loses a yard. So good pressure up front, but one so far in this first half. Crum to pass. He dumps it off to Williams. And nice tackle there by Quantez Stiggers to force Ottawa back even further.
Never had the opportunity to play college football.
Michael Domagala came in 3 for 4. Have the 7-point lead. 3 receivers to the right. Kelly over the middle. It's complete inside the 50. Down inside the 45 for Tavares Daniels. The Argos' top receiver. Second only to Sean White in field goal percentage. And he stays remarkably consistent. Gets that through and it's a 4-point game.
Gets him out of this ball game.
So here we go, throwing on first down. And it is Deontay McMahon. He breaks free across the 50 in midfield. And across the 45 down near the red-black 40. So this will be about a 22-yard attempt for Boris Beatty to go 3 for 3 in the field goal department on the night.
Over 100 yards on the ground this season.
Down to the 18. First and 10. Dustin Crum, more pressure. And he cannot get away. Get a chance to see him in there. So it's Domagala. And he puts another one through. So the half started with Ottawa leading by 4, and it goes back to Ottawa leading by 4. Maybe a half, maybe 3 quarters, but...
Well, this may be a case of wanting to see Kelly run a particular play.
So here is a play for Chad Kelly, and we thought he was done. And it's a completion, adding to his totals, and Dejon Brissett. So here we go, just his second attempt at more than 50 yards, and he puts it through. Late third quarter. Argos down a point. Chad Kelly still in, and he's chucking it. Deep touchdown! Who else? Kelly to Tavares Daniels. Chad Kelly stays in, and the Argos take the lead. On the next play, they went down for a field goal, then this possession a touchdown for 2. Kelly takes off. And he gets hit, taken down, but not before he gets in for another 2 points in the Ottawa 30 now in a 2nd and 17. Late third quarter. Red Blacks now trailing by a touchdown. Ball comes out. It was stripped away, and Hendricks has it. And the Argos appear to have forced a turnover. They have. Toronto football. Make it 5 for 5. And a 10-point lead.
Red Blacks, who of course had been besieged by injury at the quarterback position early in the season. Giving Pegram an opportunity, and frankly, after the preseason he had in Winnipeg, really glad to see this guy get an opportunity to stay in the league.
Oh, but he's facing a lot of heat, and the ball comes out, and the Argos say they've forced another turnover, and they did. Make it a 40-27 game. Argos. Right through it goes.
Tyree Adams, who won a game for Ottawa early this year before going down with injury.
2nd and 15. And he loses the ball again. The Argos have forced 2 turnovers, hitting quarterbacks. First it was Crum and then Pegram before. And they do it for a 3rd time. Wondered how they would face the challenge of playing these games that don't matter in the standings. And 3-1 in those is Kelly. As the Argos do win again, and they do indeed stay perfect at BMO